When a woman reaches the point where she truly has no one but God, something powerful begins to take shape inside her. It is not the end of her story, it is the birthplace of her transformation. Sometimes life strips away every support system, every familiar voice, and every shoulder she thought would never leave. When the friends disappear and the relationship collapses, the only voice left is the quiet whisper of God. This isolation is not accidental or a punishment, it is preparation. Her loneliness is the soil where God is planting something eternal. God walks in when everything else walks out. There are moments when God allows people to fade into the background, not to harm her, but to make space for himself. What feels like rejection is often divine redirection. When everyone else steps away, God steps closer. He removes distractions so she can finally recognize his presence, not as a last option, but as her only foundation. This is not abandonment, it is alignment. Just as strength is forged in silence, her spirit is being refined in the hidden places. Her wilderness is not empty. It is filled with unseen work, shaping her into someone she was always meant to become. In the quiet, she finally begins to hear what was always there. A loud life makes it impossible to hear a gentle voice, so in his mercy, God softens the noise. He allows unanswered messages, broken expectations, and empty spaces, not to wound her, but to awaken her. Because his voice is not found in chaos, it is found in stillness. And in that stillness, she starts to understand who she really is. Not someone's option, not someone's emotional support, not someone's second choice, but a woman chosen, seen, and deeply known by God. Her identity shifts from what people called her to what heaven declares over her. God removes the crutches she once depended on, not out of cruelty, but out of purpose. Because anything she leans on more than him becomes a limitation. Sometimes those crutches are people, but other times they are her own plans, her need for control, her fear of being alone, or her desire for validation. When those things begin to fall apart, it feels like everything is breaking, but in reality, something deeper is being built. Strength she never knew she had starts rising within her. Confidence rooted in God, not in opinions, begins to grow. There comes a moment when she realizes she is no longer the same woman who once begged for attention or feared being alone. Now she values peace over presence, purpose over popularity, and truth over temporary comfort. She understands that what left her life was not meant to carry her future, and what stayed God was more than enough all along. In this season of isolation, she is not being punished. She is being positioned. Positioned to grow, positioned to heal, positioned to rise. Because when God becomes her only source, she becomes unstoppable in a way the world cannot explain. She learns to stand. Not because life got easier, but because her foundation got stronger. And when the time is right, God will bring the right people back into her life, not as crutches, but as complements. Not to complete her, but to walk beside the woman she has become. But by then, she will no longer depend on anyone to feel whole, because she will already know God was never all she had. He was all she ever needed.